I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger.
Hello and welcome to Stanhope. Back on the Weardale Way today. Finally managed to get here because all the snow haven't been able to get here. Got lovely blue skies today. It looks like it's going to be a nice day, but we've got a bit of a late start going on, so we'll have to pick up the pace a little bit later on. At the end of the last video I forgot to mention something about Stanhope Park, which is the area between Eastgate and Westgate. Now, there was a battle in Stanhope Park called the Battle of Stanhope Park, obviously, in 1327. It was when Black Douglas, aka James Douglas, defeated the English and nearly captured Edward III. The cost of the English expedition resulted in the English not being able to mount a new defence of Scotland, and Robert the Bruce managed to claim the throne of Scotland, and Scotland got its independence again. Now, if you want to know more about Black Douglas, then check out Mark Nichols' channel. I'll put a link below. Now, this is the first point of interest in Stanhope. This here is a fossilised tree, and it's found within the church grounds. The church itself is 13th century. Behind me is Stanhope Castle. It was originally a motte and bailey from at least the 13th century, might be older than that. The land was bought by Cuthbert Ripon in 1797. The current castle is largely 19th century. Between 1941 and 1980 it was a school for boys, and now it's apartments. Yay! The stepping stones are doable today. I'm happy. A couple of miles into the walk, and over there is like a quarry or a mine area. From this distance it's difficult to see which. There's a quarry down in the bottom. I've had to switch my hats because it's getting too hot. Probably going to have to take my jacket off soon. But it's a lovely day, glorious, excellent day for walking. But there's a lot of quarries in Stanhope, and what they're quarrying was limestone, and the limestone was used for both fertiliser and in the production of steel. Later on we come to another kind of limestone, and I'll talk more about that when we get there. It's kind of special. Look at that view, eh? A little bit windy, but it's a glorious day for walking. I've got to point out the snow on the tops are there. There's some snow down here as well. So still got a bit of snow around. There's a quarry just behind me. We're quarrying the great limestone. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Here we've got the ruins of one of the quarry buildings. It's a bit of a mire getting to them though. Let's head across these stones. There's a major quarry behind those trees. It's disused now. Finally get the view of the quarry. It's probably been looking forward to see it. There's a mine shaft just over there. I'll have a closer look at that in a second. Let's have a little bit more look at the quarry first. This is one of the limestone quarries I was talking about earlier. I bet there's some good climbing on those cliffs. Oh, that was a little disappointing.
It was, wasn't it?
I thought that was going to be a deep shaft.
Good delve.
No doubt it'll go down far in the bottom. It's more of a sinkhole than a shaft. Never mind, there's another one just behind me there. Another sinkhole. Well, the way goes uphill. It's quite a steep climb this actually. Doesn't look much on the camera. Let me put the angles right, see if I can get it. No. There's a nice panorama here. Down the bottom there, Stanhope. This is where we've come from. And I come across here. The quarry is just down the bottom there. Down there is Frosterley. Got more to say on that later on. And then Walsingham, where we're headed, is over there. However, we've got to go all the way up and around and down. It's not a straight walk. Up there is the summit of Catterick Hill. Not exactly sure what kind of class it is, but it's not really that high to be honest. It's only about 426 meters I think. And we go this way. Take a look at this. That's Catterick Hill there. Stanhope down the bottom. There's Frosterley there, and the famous Frosterley quarries. On top of the hill over there are the elephant trees. Apparently they're supposed to look like an elephant. Don't say it myself, but must have got bits of snow and open moorland. Cracking, eh? And what a day for it. Other than the wind, perfect walking conditions. Not too hot, not too cold, nice blue sky. There's another little trap. You know, there's a spring on the bottom here. These sides will lift up on either side. They'll be propped up, and then whatever runs through it gets caught. Nothing in it today. Another big quarry down the bottom there. We wanted to head across the stream to the quarry, but it's just too deep for our boots. So annoying. You see here is the river's passing over limestone. It's almost a solid flow of limestone across the, river stream. Quite a cool little feature here. You got the stream running here, and you've got like a natural limestone ridge of cooler water on the other side. It's very nice here. There's a couple of caves on the other side of the river. We nearly came on that side of the river. Would have been stuck if we had, because the path runs out at the caves. But what a place this is. Seriously, this is nice. You can definitely see why the Weardale Way takes a detour for this place. Look at this. Although actually the path does continue on the other side, you just got to get your feet wet a little bit.
You're right.
Yeah, it's called the forgotten quarry, and what we're walking on is an old railway track. I was just saying to Neil before, but I thought this was looked like an old railway track. Looks like I was right. Oh, look at this, man. How cool is this place? Look at the patterns on this. That's the little crevices. Then we're into the quarry. Another quarry, I should say. That's nice. That is really nice. Even if you don't do the Weardale Way, this is a nice walk. Just up to the top and back again would be nice. You could go up one side of the river and come down on the other side of the river by the looks of it. There's a llama over there. This here is Kirkley Farm. This is the end of section 7 of the Weardale Way, but we're going to continue on to section 8.